Believe it or not, we are still in day one. The interviews keep coming on in. I have not looked at the name tag. If I remember correctly, her name is Nancy. You can tell before I can.
Yes. Thumbs up. Awesome job, Rob.
Okay, so Nancy Scott, tell me more.
Hi, I'm Nancy Scott with Masterpiece Quilting. I design patterns, write books, and I'm an online classes instructor and work a lot with Andy's Creative Studio.
Wow, that's a mouthful. Had you been practicing?
Yes, because every week I'm recording videos. So, yep, got that down pat really fast.
Okay, now forgive me because I can't keep track of all of the folks that are out there. Do you have a YouTube channel as well?
Yes, I do. Masterpiece Quilting.
Okay, how long have you been doing YouTube?
About 2 years.
So pretty successful at this point?
Gaining traction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then in that case, because I was hoping you would say, of course it's super successful, but this is about being honest. This is about talking. This is about being networking. What would you like to see happen on your YouTube channel?
I would love to see more people seeing my videos. So subscribe. That's the best thing you can do for anybody who has a YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button because then that lets us know that you want to see what we're putting out there, and also gives us the energy, the excitement. When it's late at night and you're kind of like, oh, I need to do a video tomorrow and there's nobody subscribing. It's kind of like, nobody's listening to me, and you get down. So subscribe, whoever it is, subscribe, because that really gives us a boost when we're on the other side of the camera.
And comments too, I assume.
Oh, comments, of course. Even if it's just like, hey, great job. We all love some feedback. Sometimes we're working in an isolated area. I live in a small town, so I don't get a lot of people giving me, hey, I love what you did, because in town, nobody really knows what I do.
Right. And for me, I don't want anyone to know what I do. No, I'm kidding. So the local surfer, I haven't fixed some wetsuits recently as the guys are picking up at the beach what I'm end up doing. The other question, though, about YouTube, and I'm sorry I'm being goofy. It is late in the day. Are you doing live videos yet?
Yes, have done a few live videos on Facebook Live with Masterpiece Quilting.
Okay. How'd those go for you?
Those are going awesome.
I bet you get a lot more feedback that way, right?
Yes, get a lot more feedback. It gets really interesting on the days that my college roommates come onto my Facebook Live. So always watch my Facebook Lives, because my college roommates love to show up on my Facebook Lives and put me on the spot live.
Oh, so you get a little more dirt on Nancy if you follow the live feeds. And that's why I like the live feeds too, because of the interactivity. And for me, when I first started teaching to the camera as much as teaching in public, I found, wow, I don't get this feedback. Like I look at it and it doesn't move. It just sits over there.
Right.
And I want that smile back. You know, when you teach publicly, you get the hug at the end of the day.
Yes.
And so, yeah, it is tough on being on YouTube. And thank you for saying that, because I know so many other YouTube people that, yes, it is incredibly exciting, but it is an amazing amount of work. And it can be a little bit low sometimes, because you do so much. Excuse me, I shouldn't say low. I've heard so many people use the word lonely.
Yes. Yeah, I agree, lonely. We can only draw so many smiley faces with Post-it notes around our camera to remind us to smile and to be engaged. But we need that, sometimes that human interaction, and even you just saying, hey, great job, you know, some sort of a comment, a like. I know it sounds trivial, but as subscribers, please do that.
Now, I heard somebody recently, it was on, I think it was a podcast, no, it was a podcast, TED Talks.
Okay, yeah.
And it was a psychologist, and she was talking about crafting as therapy. And she said that crafting is the place where people, or introverts, as she self-prescribed herself, crafting is the place where introverts go to be social.
Yes.
And with this YouTube conversation we were having, as lonely as we were kind of saying it is in a way, this is where crafting comes in, and why YouTube crafting is so fun is it allows a lot of us to learn these skill sets from our favorite presenters.
Right.
And then go off and be able to do crafting, quilting, arts, wherever, have a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of skill set. So Nancy, thank you for doing YouTube content out there.
You're welcome very much. I love watching yours and keeping track of what you're doing too. So this is a great win-win.
Yeah, it's fun. When I had to learn how to use the camera, I started on YouTube again with other folks that I really just liked the way their videos looked, and following video makers and what they were doing out there. Okay, so let's see. What would be your first tip then to somebody that's starting their own YouTube channel, considering it maybe? What would be the first thing you would say to do?
Do it. And always give yourself some grace.
Yes.
Many times we like to see somebody else looking at Rob's and being like, oh, my first video wasn't like the one that Rob just posted yesterday. Never compare our beginning to somebody else's middle. Right. So do it, but give yourself some grace.
I can't say it better than that. That's so beautiful. That is just great. Oh, thank you, Nancy. That's,
You're welcome.
you know, it's funny because yeah, I am doing the exact same thing. I'm looking at everybody else's videos going, I wish, I wish, I wish, but it is good to be inspired, but it's also better to do.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Okay, I've got one last task for you. Are you ready for this?
Of course.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
All right.
The mystery box of questions.
All right.
We're going to pull a question. You're going to pull a question and answer it on camera live here. Although we're not really live. Okay, what is it?
Oh, favorite flavor, and what would you be and why? Oh, I would be chocolate, and I would be dark chocolate because everybody loves chocolate.
There you go. It's a great answer. Nancy Scott, thank you very much. Plug your channel one more time.
Sure, Masterpiece Quilting.
Thank you very much.
Alrighty, bye now.
Oh, and I get a hug too.
Yes.